for blood. Better run, better run. 'Cause here it comes, here it comes. Better run when the wolves come out to play.
Hi guys, a quick preview of the upcoming Wolves game against Manchester City. So firstly, some squad news. We've had an update from Gary O'Neill from today's press conference. That's why this video is a little bit late. Wanted to wait for that. So some really positive news. Bellegarde, Neto and Santi Bueno are back in full training. He also said Noah Lemina is close to being back, so I don't know if that's more like soft training or just running up and down, but it's definitely a good sign. He said that Bellegarde, Neto and Santi Bueno all are fit and available, ready to play tomorrow. So really exciting times. It's been a very long time since we've seen our main top three, our best top three, Cunha, Neto and Hwang together. I think last year was the last time we saw it. So yeah, definitely positive. Even if Neto comes on and with some sub minutes, he's a player that can change the game. He's so quick. He can take on players. He's so good on the ball. Yeah, he's a great player to have, especially when you're playing a team like Manchester City. It's going to be a really tough game. I know there's been rumours that Rodri and I think it was Foden had a bit of an illness. So who knows if they're going to make the squad, if they're going to be on the bench, if they're going to start. But definitely two of their most informed players. So if they did miss it, then it would definitely be a massive benefit for Wolves. As I say, it's going to be a tough game because obviously they want to win the league. And I think if they just don't have any hiccups, they will. They need to pretty much get a loss or get a draw, I think, for Arsenal still to have any chance. It is one of those games, though, where Wolves are probably going to be going in with low expectation of the game, of what they can do. Maybe Gary gives them a bit of a free option to play how they want, be a bit more experimental up top, take on players, because the chances are if you don't score against City, you're not going to get anything out of the game because they always seem to score a goal or two. So the only way you're going to get anything out of the game, if it's a 3 points or even a point, is to get at least 1 or 2 goals. So yeah, let's see what happens with this, but it's definitely a free hit, and I think maybe Gary can see it's a free hit. So yeah, it would definitely be interesting to see what happens. I think with the potential of Santi Bueno coming back, we'll go back to playing a back three. I know we did last time, but it was kind of like a bit of a hybrid formation. I'd definitely look at playing 2 midfielders, especially if Rodri's out. I'd look at playing Gomez and Lemina. I think Lemina coming back into his more natural position now, you could saw against Luton, just means we can control the game much better. Previously, we've seen him play a bit to the left or as like a 10 or more of an attacking player, and it's not really, he can do it, but it's not really his best position. Definitely need him more in those in that DM central midfielder kind of role where he can win the ball and do his tackles. There's a really exciting video reel going around with Wolves of him basically just running around the midfield with the ball, and players are trying to get it off him, and he goes past 2 or 3 players. So that's the Mario we want to see. Gomez as well next to him, just what a great pairing. They play so well together. So I'd definitely do that. And as I say, if we can get 3 players up top, let's see if Bellegarde or Neto can start, but at the moment it's really positive that Hwang and Cunha look like they're 2 players now that can really change a game and start and line up. Obviously we've got Sarabia there that can also play, so that's 3 good players up front. For me, Sarabia's not been quite there. Probably better at the moment as a sub player. He doesn't seem to be playing his best football. Don't know what that is. Don't know if it's more attitude or if it's the fact he's carrying a bit of a niggle or an injury. But for me, if Bellegarde or Neto have so many minutes, they need to come on and replace him at some point in the game because for me, they're 2 better players. But yeah, let's see what happens. I don't think we'll probably get anything out of this game. I think Man City are just too good. They've got too much depth. They've got too many players on the bench that can change a game. And I also think pretty... I wouldn't say corrupt, but they just always have refs in the pockets, don't they? They always seem to get decisions. I think it's more the fact that refs are scared due to how big the club is, the profile of the club, to put decisions against them. We saw that, I think it was last season, when we were actually playing really well against them, and then we got a dodgy penalty. I think hit Matinho's like chest, shoulder, more like around this kind of area, wasn't it? And they gave the penalty, and it was a disgusting decision. And you could probably imagine with VAR, I think it's Stuart Atwell on VAR. It's going to be a nightmare. So yeah, I think there's going to be some dodgy decisions, and yeah, I think we will probably lose it. But let's see what happens. I said we'd definitely lose it against City earlier in the season, and we got something out of it. These are the kind of games we kind of play really well at because, as I say, it's a free hit. There's not too much pressure on the players. We're safe in the table. No one really expects them to win, so they can really go out and enjoy their football and try and get something out of the game. So hopefully we can get something really positive to see these players back now. Really looking forward to seeing Neto play. Really looking forward to seeing Bellegarde play as well. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get something out of the game. I don't think we will, but take a point, definitely. Let's see what happens. Cheers, guys. Thank you.